Wiggity wiggity. Welcome back, guys, to Just Nuts. John here, doing a little news video. So last night we had the Rose Dragon stuff came out. And then today we have some train support, which is really interesting because apparently this is for the next Legendary Duelist pack is going to be like Heroine Edition. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, that it's going to be like Heroine Edition, so it's going to be a bunch of the females from the anime, their archetypes specifically, getting support. So we had a couple Cyber Angel cards get released last night. We got the Rose Dragon archetype getting more developed last night, and then we got some more trains. And some of these trains are actually pretty good, is at least what it seems on the surface. But let's dive a little bit more into that and see really what's going on here. So Anna Kaboom. I never saw this character because I just never watched this part of the anime. I never really got past 5Ds, and I believe this was past 5Ds. So first we have this rank 11 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Lieb, or Lieb, Earth Machine XYZ effect monster. It's a rank 11, 4,000, 4,000. And it takes 3 level 11 monsters. But not really, because once per turn you can XYZ this card by using one rank 10 Engine XC's monster you control as material and transfer its materials to this. So really you just need to make a rank 10 and you could just drop this on top. Cool, pretty good 4K beat stick so far. First effect says once per turn you can attach one XYZ material from this card. This card gains 2,000 attack and defense. Also, you cannot attack for the rest of this turn except with this card. So, I mean, as far as like Utopia the Lightning go, they attack with 5,000. This thing attacks with 6,000. And that is a permanent 2,000, which is what it looks like. Then you have this card. This card can make a number of attacks on monsters during each battle phase equal to the number of its materials plus 1. So if you didn't even attach a material to get that boost, you can attack 3 different monsters. So, wow, this card definitely still games. No Java, thank you. This card's crazy. It doesn't really have any protection or anything, so that's like the downfalls, that it's pretty susceptible to just kind of, you commit a ton of resources to this thing and your opponent just wipes it. But if you're pretty careful and you've put yourself in a position where your opponent has really nothing they can do, like, you know they don't have hand traps, you know they don't have any back row or anything, and no kind of disruption, you can just go into this and game. That's pretty crazy. It's a pretty wild card. All right, then we also have a level 10 Speedy Express Bullet Liner. Level 10 Earth Machine, 3,000, 0, and its first and third effect are hard once per turns. The first one says, if the only monsters you control are Earth Machine, you could special summon this card from your hand. Ooh! That's a pretty easy condition. I mean, assuming you're playing an Earth Machine train deck, that's a pretty quick and easy condition just to get this card right out of your hand. Second effect says, to declare an attack with this card, you must send 2 other cards you control to the graveyard. Okay, so this is a transitional piece. You're not really using this for its 3,000 attack, although it can be if need be. But I feel like the price for it does not warrant actually attacking. So this is just a transitional piece to get into a rank 10 so that you can pull out your Juggernaut Lieb. And then the third effect says, once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard and was sent there during this turn, target a machine monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. This is a really good transitional piece, I feel like. Get yourself on the board really easily to make your rank 10s, which this deck is all about. And then on the end phase, you're going to get a little bit of recursion for it for next turn. That's pretty cool. I'm into that a lot. So you can't add itself, though. So you probably, whatever like machine you already had, Earth Machine, to get it on the field, you probably add that back to your hand. But that's pretty cool. And then we have 2 more cards here. We have Runaway Railcar, Flying Pegasus. Really like the design. Earth Machine, nice. Level 4, nice. 1,800, nice. Beat stick status, I'd say, for level 4. And both effects are hard once per turn, but let's read them. If this card is normal or special summoned, target one Earth Machine monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in defense mode. Its effects are negated. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Normal or special summon. Once per turn, get a monster reborn, any Earth Machine. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna have to look up after this all Earth Machines to see if there's anything kind of generic that works specifically well with this archetype. But interesting so far, really interesting. Second effect says you can target one other face-up monster you control, and the level of either that monster or this card become the current level of the other. You cannot attack with those monsters during the turn you activate this effect, or you can attack with monsters, period, except with XYZ monsters. So, if you use his effect, normal summon, to special summon a level 10 Earth Machine from grave, you can then make this thing level 10. Then you overlay for a rank 10, then drop Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Lieb on top of that thing, and that thing you can attack with possibly for game. Okay, pretty cool. I think it's a good, really good, like, just generic archetype, not generic, but solid archetype card that just does good recursion and good, just like getting an extra monster on board. So there's a +1 for sure. Then we have Urgent Schedule, which is a spell quick play, and both of the effects are hard once per turns. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon from your deck 2 Earth Machine monsters, 1 level 4 or lower and 1 level 5 or higher in defense position, but their effects are negated. You can attack with monsters the turn you activate this card, except with machines. And if this set card on the field is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 10 machine monster from your deck to your hand. Alright, so there's a lot going on here. If your opponent controls more monsters than you, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower Earth Machine and 1 level 5 or higher Earth Machine. I still don't know exactly what other Earth Machines we have access to right now. I'll have to look at that after this video. But their effects are negated, so you can't like summon them and then use this thing's effect to make it level 10, so you can go to rank 10 immediately. So that is something to note. They are materials. They very well could get a Link monster. We already have Cleefort Genius, so that's a 1 card like Cleefort Genius. Okay. And the second effect, if this set card is sent to the graveyard. So does that mean, like, if you set this card on your turn and then activate on your opponent's turn, does that mean that you can, that will trigger that? Because it was set and you activated it and then it was sent? Or was it because it flipped up to activate and then got sent? Is it saying, like, it being set, you have to, like, use this card to send 2 other cards you control to the graveyard, send this set card just to get the add off of it? I don't know if it would activate it, unactivate it, because technically it'd be flipping face up and it's not a set card on the field being sent anymore, I don't think. But, okay, pretty interesting cards, pretty good. This is the +1. I mean, when you look at it in terms of pure card economy, +1, +1, +1, and game cards. So you've got some solid advantage generating cards here. And I'm curious to see what else looks going to come out for Anna Boom. I think trains are cool. Don't particularly, get me all rowdy. But I think they're cool, and I think these are definitely worth keeping on the radar. Especially this card. Like just having a card like this. If you don't have anything that can disrupt, like you're just going to lose the game in the battle phase for sure. And then just a quick little side note. I don't think this is too important, but we did get Cyber Angel support. We got, 4 new cards. None of them are really very good at all. Like, the only one that's of note is this Egg. On summon, you can add a Machine Angel spell card or a Ritual Sanctuary from deck to hand. Level 2 Fairy. This Ritual Monster is pretty not good, and both of these are pretty hefty on price, which makes them probably not even worth playing in the deck. You probably just play the Debbie Ritual engine, like, honestly. Like, these cards, but these cards coincide with that because you can have special summon monsters except for ritual monsters after you activate this card. So you activate this, and then you can't even use Debbie Rituals or incantations. So, like, these cards are just, like, not very good. No. They're just not very good. This card's not very worth. I think this card's okay just to add your ritual spell, but Yeah. So not too relevant on the Cybernet cards, but these cards are really cool. I think the the trains, and let me know what you guys think. I don't really know about the cards that are out so far and what they can do, but I'd be more than happy to learn about it in the comments. So let me know. I'm gonna look it up anyway after this, and yeah, guys, subscribe if you want to hear more Yu-Gi-Oh news. I'm still grinding it out. This came out late last night / early this morning, but I was asleep, so I woke up and now I'm on the video. But woo, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys soon, probably, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for listening to me rumble like an idiot, run my mouth like a fool. There, guys. Have a good one.